Victor Galvan. Yeah, 24/7 mindset. Yeah, 24/7 mindset. Let's go. 24/7 mindset.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the 24/7 Mindset podcast with Victor Galvan. And today we are happy to be back. We took a little vacation. Victor, how was your vacation, by the way? Everything good?
It was no vacation. We took a break from recording, but I was still busy. You were still busy. We were still working behind the scenes and a lot of things that we're pushing for this 2024 and get it ready to the next level, guys. There's a lot of good data coming in. There's a lot of good things coming in, so stay tuned and stay focused. Is only going to add more value to you, your family, and your pockets.
Nice. So, guys, we are glad to be back. We're doing the 2024 season for the podcast. Things might be a little bit different. You'll see we're kind of upgrading things. We're doing different we're using different technologies. You know, you got to grow. So, Victor, today's topic, we're going to go with sacrifices.
Ooh, that's
huge, man. So
yeah, sacrifice, man. You got to sacrifice something to gain something, right?
Of
that's
course.
Anywhere in the world, but yeah.
All right, Victor. So we know you made plenty of sacrifices. Obviously, you know you have to make sacrifices with time. You know, with time with your family. You know, time with things you want to do, and time is a big thing in sacrificing. But anyways, besides that, for sacrifices, Victor. Sacrifices can also involve commitments. And how do you prioritize and decide what sacrifices are worth making to achieve your business goals, Victor?
It's easy, man. You got to know your goal. You got to know where you're heading. And between that, you just got to identify what can hold you, right? Mm-hmm. If it's friends, if it's parties, if it's going out, whatever it is, got to take it out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we all got to give up something to gain something, right? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of people will say that, but that's the truth, guy. If you guys want success, you got to give up something to gain something. And a lot of the times, you don't see results fast enough. But, if you just put like KPIs, like markers that identify where you're at now to where you're going and where you're going to be, and that will tell you where exactly you are. But what I'm going with all this is like, it's very important that you identify those key little things that is going to hold you back, that is going to hold you from pushing your full potential on everything you want to achieve. For example, I've been giving up a lot of my friendship. I just don't meet. I'm not
a lot of people you don't see no more.
No. I got to stay away. Poor thinking, poor mentality is gonna lock me there. It's gonna force me to a level that I don't want to be. I want to be to a different level. That's why I always say, got to get in the room. Yep. And that room that we talk about is the room.
Well, you tighten up your circle.
Yeah. We talk about circle and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, folks, is you got to give something up. I'm giving up a lot of things in my life, not just friendship. I'm giving up time. I cannot make time, so I try to take as much as advantage of time. Also, that the early days, the late nights and all that stuff, the sleeping, I'm not watching games. I'm not doing the things I was doing before. Mm-hmm. That I used to love, that I don't love no more, because I'm in a different journey. Now my mind is wired different. Now I'm in a different goal, right?
Well, let me ask you a question. Like, when do you turn off? And come on, you have to tell me this. When do you turn off business, Victor, from dad or or husband? I mean, there's got to be a time when you go home.
Never.
You're constantly in business mode. 24/7.
24/7. I'm always thinking, and I always say, I pray to God that when I'm sleeping, I also think in business, because this is what happens. I know where you're going with that question. It's probably going to the family, right?
Yes.
So I'm around my kids.
Yeah.
Why I need to stop thinking business when
You evolve your kids and all your stuff. Yeah, yeah.
involving in everything you do to make sure that they understand the problems, the failures, and all that stuff, and the challenges, and then the wins that you get over the problems that you have. So they need to understand that. So whenever they grow up, that they're 18, 19, 20, 22, whatever, they can be successful based on that. And now it's not a surprise that they got to go through all this BS to gain this. Now they understand, okay, my dad went through this. He explained to me how was to resolve it, to get it done, to all that. So I never turn off my business mode. And when I say never turn off the business mode, is that what is the goal? I'm always thinking, how can I improve everything I'm doing around me to improve that goal? And it goes back to the family knows where you're heading. They support you, but they're really helping you. They're really pushing you, that they're really getting things done around you that you don't have to worry no more. So that can help you push. So that's different. So I'm always looking how to improve all that so the whole team can help me. And that's why we always talking, hey, this week can do better. I don't need to wake you guys up 6 a.m. to get ready to go to church. This automatically, you know your role. So why I need to be and knocking on doors and waking you guys up and the kids and stuff like that. So that's doing their job. Why? Because we got to go to God, number one, God, and then the next day. Why I need to wake you up? If you know your role, responsibilities and stuff like that, you know you're supposed to go to pray, you're supposed to eat well, you're supposed to exercise, you're supposed to get ready for school, whatever, for classes. Now that we signed to Cardinal U, they got to be done before 8 a.m. So if they do that, they're automatically helping me push into my goals because I don't have to worry about those things.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's pieces that we add for systems and process around the family that I don't have to go back and follow up and check. It's automatically, it's check marks. It's getting done. All I need to hear that everybody, it was 100%, it was done. So that supports me not to worry. So it forced me to go after more because now my mind is clear. Did you understand?
Yeah, I got you. But let me ask you a question. So you're doing mentorship, right? And sacrifices are huge, right? So how do you explain to somebody the sacrifices they need to make their businesses better? So like, let's say for instance, you take on a new client. The first thing you're checking out is, obviously how their business is running and everything. You can see what sacrifices he needs to make the business better. What are some of those few, like, what would you say to a guy like,
3.
hey?
I always go back to number 3. I check 3.
Okay.
And they think they're sacrificing. They complain about their lives. They drinking and all that stuff because they're complaining. So what I check is, first thing in a business I check if that guy is married.
Yeah, okay.
Number 2, he drinks. Number 3, he goes to church. I'm not pushing no religion. I'm not pushing you to quit. I'm not pushing you to be married.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is I'm checking, see how committed you are with the 3 most important things in life. Right?
Yes.
So if you're committed to one of those 2, why are you struggling in the other one? So maybe there's something that he's hiding. It's not the business the problem. The problem is the person that somewhere he's not committed. So if you're not committed to your body, to your drinking, get that off.
Make sacrifices for your business.
Make a sacrifice because that's going to help you to be better, to respond, an email to respond to people better. You're not in a hangover. You're not in none of that. If you go to church, that's going to help you to be more, to understand the problems that the challenge that's going to come in. You got God in your back. Whatever you can handle, you got to let him carry it. And then if you're not committed to your wife, so how can you be committed to your business if you're not sacrificed for your wife, for all that stuff? And so there's not going to be no sacrifice for the business. So I asked those 3 questions.
Yeah.
And then I started from there. And automatically, those 3, one of those 3 questions is going to identify exactly what goes wrong in your business.
How do you tell somebody?
I ask them like that.
I know, but so how do you tell them what they need to do, though?
Oh, very easy.
Go ahead.
Come on, it's very easy. I'm like, hey, you suck right here, man. It's simple, man. Why
Straightforward.
Why you got to go around the bush?
Yeah.
Man, we're 18, man. I figure, I found out this a long time ago, man. We're 18 years old. We don't need nothing to be dressed and put it into gifts and flowers and all that stuff. And then you're going to waste 2-3 months by the time the message gets clear. Might as well suck it up, man, and get it done and get it over. People's going to get pissed off, but all depends who say those words. You may lose them forever.
Yeah.
You may say, okay, F you, right?
Yeah,
But at the end of the day,
It's gonna be a reaction.
it's gonna be on the back of their mind. Even if they don't use you, or they don't use your service, or they don't use you as a mentor or whatever, it's gonna be on their back, and they're always gonna remember you. And it's not that you want them to come back. It's not that you want to be next to people. You just do what's right. And when I say it's right, and it's probably not right for them, I'm telling you,
but you gotta say it, man.
Yeah, you gotta say it, because any successful person that makes millions, that is legit, is crushing it. He got the right data.
Yeah.
I got the data that somebody $1 trillion has. It's just that me, who I surround myself, the things that I put in place to me, is not helping me enough. Not it's their fault. It's my fault that I don't support them enough, right? But I know what to do. But sometimes I'm missing the cash flow. Sometimes I'm missing the time. Sometimes I'm missing the process. Sometimes I'm missing the clear message or whatever. So those people that already made it, they know what to do. So if I'm not going to say if I had more money, I'll say if it goes back to me, I'm still the problem. So where I'm going is that I have the data. So at the end of the day, I can make it work, but I'm still missing pieces that I need. Like I say, process system, something around me. Something I'm missing, something that I haven't asked the question to my mentor. I haven't figured out. So there's always a piece, but I know how it's done, but just there's pieces you got to put together. It's not like just hire this one for this one, but and then how you connect everything. Everything got to be connected, right?
Have you ever regretted a sacrifice you made for something that didn't work?